I think he's taken the easy option in going to PSG. And why would you leave Barcelona with a chance to play with Suarez and especially Messi? I think he's taken the easy option in going there. He won't have as many hard games. And you mentioned, should the manager be pointing out to him about slack play? You know where it comes from? You know where, in my time, it came from the senior players. Pointing out to you, we don't do that here. We do things correct.
If
he's way beyond that.
If he's the big fish there, there's nobody there to say it to him.
Barca, someone might have been saying that to him.
Virgin Media Sports, where Graeme Souness was speaking on there, the new home of European football in Ireland. More than 400 UEFA Champions League, Europa League, Nations League games this season. Virgin Media Sport, exclusive to all Virgin Media TV customers who can download the TV Anywhere app as well and stream all the action whenever and wherever they like. So Souness isn't impressed with Neymar and the choices he's made, and a hat-trick against Red Star when they're winning 6-1 isn't going to win him over. He feels almost the senior player sets the tone, and there's a sloppy tone at PSG because it's Neymar setting it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree in terms of how he felt about Neymar's decision in joining PSG. It wasn't motivated in terms of, well, how can I improve as a footballer? Because as a football consideration, is to make an argument for leaving Barcelona, to that kind of football environment, the players he had around him at that particular time. So you'd have to say the motivation going to PSG was a monetary one. Clearly more money in his pocket, and a bit of ego as well, in terms he was going there, he was going to be the main man, he wasn't going to share the spotlight necessarily with Messi or leave him play in the shadow of Messi, which everybody does. So
and also, he could have been the main man at lots of other clubs in tougher leagues. I think the idea of a fairly easy life, beating everybody up in France, probably appealed to him as well.
I was disappointed, to be honest with you, because I mean, as the very best, to have that kind of skill set, which he has, surely the motivation must be to prove it at the very highest level.
Well, that stunned his development.
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. I think it's an obvious thing to say, and you experience that even in club football, whatever level that you're playing at. If you do make a step up to a different level in terms of the quality players around you, it does have an effect on you in terms of, you know, your game understanding improves, even your technical levels. I think you push yourself, you drive yourself a little bit more to attain the standard which you see around you on the training pitch. I think that's a natural thing, a competitive thing. You push yourself as an athlete, as a competitor. So yeah, so I'm not saying he hasn't got that at PSG. Obviously some quality players around, but certainly in terms of the league and the opposition and how much he's being stretched and tested on a week-to-week basis.
Do you think PSG would have a better chance of winning the Champions League if they played in England or Germany or Spain?
Yeah, I think that's a fair argument. Yeah, I really do, because in terms of having to the step up in terms of quality that they're having to experience every 6 weeks or whatever it is, to find that extra level, that switch, it doesn't happen so easily.
Liverpool and Chelsea this week, going from a high quality game like that into
absolutely. You're finely tuned. Your body, your mind, they're in sync. You know, it's almost like a computer. Whereas PSG, it's not the case. It clearly isn't the case.